Yeah, Karen, you're going to have to come down here because a gentleman over here, he's saying that this Cafe Bust Yellow, it's a yellow can. I've never seen it before. I actually thought it was pretty gross. Well, he's saying it's $6.99 and it's showing up at $8.99, and I looked at it as it's $6.99. Yeah, I think he has a Hispanic accent. I've never seen this. It looks delicious. There's a beautiful woman on here, so I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go tell him about his savings. Okay, hey, the boys won this weekend. That's fantastic. Okay, you tell him I said hey. All right, I'm gonna see you later. All right, bye bye.
To the top.
Cookie. Good morning, everybody. Hello, my name is Carlos Alberto Navarro, actor on Marvel's Hawkeye, AMC's The Walking Dead, and director of To the Top Studios, and a bald asthmatic dad who thinks Scarface makes for the best life coach. Thank you for joining To the Top. It's Monday, July 21st, 2025, and every single morning I try and take you to the top. Make you think, make you laugh, whatever it may be. Motivational Minute. If you woke up on the good side of the ground this morning, be grateful, because hundreds of millions of people would trade places with you in a heartbeat. I don't care how rough yesterday was. Someone out there faced a far tougher day and still made it through it and woke up, and you get to try it again. Now, I don't care whatever you believe in. I believe in God. But if you believe in God, the universe, the Pastafarians, simply your own grit, you're alive. You're breathing. And today is the gift. So don't waste a single second. Go after what you want. Say what you need to say and be the person you always wanted to be. And remember, every day above ground is a good one. Motivational Minute brought to you by Bars on Demand. Nothing motivates you in the morning like a nice cup of coffee, or at nighttime to go partying like a nice stiff drink. Bars on Demand does that for you. Buckle up your capes and rev your engines, because we're taking you to the top of the movies this weekend. The top domestic North American gross this weekend was, of course, Superman with $57.25 million. That's a lot of money for the second weekend, and domestic total is over $235 million, and it's getting close to $407 million globally. That's a huge hit for James Gunn and the entire Superman crew. I saw it. I absolutely loved it. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to go see it again. Second place, Jurassic World Rebirth with $23.4 million, and now that takes it domestically to $276 million and worldwide to $648 million. Will it make $1 billion? I think it probably will. The third film this weekend was I Know What You Did Last Summer, $13 million debut. Now, it was the lowest opening in the horror franchise, but exceeding expectations with strong nostalgia buzz. The fourth film this weekend, Smurfs, $11 million opening for the animated reboot featuring voices like Rihanna, and not too bad considering some other kids' films have been kind of tore up in the weekend box office. And in fifth place, F1 with $9.6 million. And that's fantastic because I still want to see it in IMAX. And now it's at $153 million domestically and $460 million globally. Massive hit for a totally original idea. They're gonna put it in line with like Top Gun. You're gonna see some more films like that coming out. Congratulations to that whole team up there. Next week, Fantastic Four hits the theaters. That's a big one for Marvel. They're needing that one to go through the roof, to go to the top. I'll be reviewing that after I see it over the weekend, so make sure to like and subscribe to see that review. And Happy Gilmore 2 lands on Netflix this weekend as well. Are you going to watch that? Let me know in the comments. To the top of sports that I think this weekend. I'm a huge baseball fan, and this sports moment is brought to you by Stereotypes Audio Visual store in Daytona Beach, the best of the best. Go check them out. And let's shine a spotlight on John RAVE, the Kansas City Royals' newest rookie sensation. Born in Canton, Illinois, RAVE started at Illinois State University before Kansas City selected him in the 5th round of the 2019 MLB draft. Now, after hitting .301 with 9 homers and 25 RBIs in 44 games, that is sick in AAA, he earned the call to get up in the show. Let's get up in the show. And he got that on May 26th. But on Friday night at Lone Depot Park, RAVE cracked 2 home runs in one night. 2. All right, so this is the dude, John RAVE, who's about to come up. And he's a rookie. All right, look at this dude. Boom. Tank. Gone. Could you imagine getting in the league? Boom. John RAVE. Hell yeah, it's party, bro. RAVE. What a swing. He doesn't even look like he has that much power. So now he gets back up to bat. Top of the 9th. 4-5. Boom. 2 home runs. That's a rookie in a game. That's just unbelievable. Game-tying solo home. This guy, let's keep an eye on this guy, RAVE. So this is really cool. I love that. When I watched this live, I was watching this with my wife live. I love moments like this. So this player here was traded from Kansas City before, went to Pittsburgh. Then this is after the All-Star break. Now he comes back in this huge moment as a pinch hitter. Let's see if he can get a hit.
There are 2 men gone. And the pinch hitter will be the guy who just rejoined the Royals today, Adam Frazier. Frazier lines it to right field.
And he gets a hit. Money.
Adam Frazier, his first swing since the trade, and he drives in 2. And the Royals lead 7-5 in the 10th inning.
So that's the beauty of baseball, right? So Frazier's like, I'm the man. I just won this game. They're not going to be able to pull off a couple runs here. The Marlins, no way. Well, let's see. And that wasn't the only heroics, because in the bottom of the 10th, Kyle Stowers, Miami's all-star outfielder, stole the show. The Marlins get some runners on base, and who comes up?
All-star versus all-star.
Carlos Estevez struck him out in the all-star game like 2 days before that. So they had faced each other. And here's Stowers once again. But what does he do? Hank.
I drive in the air to right field and deep. Frazier's going back at the wall. Unconscious. Stowers with the winner.
Home run. And a walk-off, for those who don't know, is how you end the game with the moment the home team takes the lead to seal the victory. An 8-7 victory. That clutch blast marks Stowers' 5th home run in just 2 games. That is insane. A first in Marlins history, and capped off a performance that featured 5 RBIs. Now, what makes it even crazier for you guys who don't even know sports or baseball or anything is that the Marlins Magic Weekend, they do it on a shoestring budget, man. This season, they carry Major League Baseball's lowest payroll. Okay, that's $67 million for the entire team. That's 30th out of 30 teams. They barely are a fraction of some of the juggernauts like the Dodgers, who walk around with $476 million payroll. That's insane. And yet under that, manager Clayton McCullough, they won 20 of their last 30 games, proving the hustle and heart can outshine even the biggest bank accounts.
This is the place for you and your friends. This is the place where the party never ends. It's the good time place, everyone agrees. When you're hungry for fun, it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Now, the top moment I had this weekend was going to a place that you may still remember. You may still love. Chuck E. Cheese. Remember it? Yeah, the original entertainment place. The pioneer since May 17th, 1977 in San Jose, California, with over 676 locations worldwide and 468 right here in the United States. It's still a go-to spot for fresh baked pizza, flashing arcade games, and those animatronics on stage. They're not there anymore. They're not. That's just like a screen now because, let's face it, they're expensive to fix. But they've even swapped out the paper tickets for electronic play pass things. They're not a sponsor. I just had a lot of fun there. My 5-year-old was dying to go. And so we went.
When you're hungry for fun, it's Chuck E. Cheese. When you're hungry for fun, That's Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow, that's a good commercial, but it does bring back some nostalgic vibes. So whether you're chasing a high score, you're stacking the tickets, Chuck E. Cheese still delivers the fun. I could talk to you forever, folks, but I appreciate it. If you got something you enjoyed out of this, like, subscribe, follow, because that's the show. Movies, walk-offs, cheesy nostalgia, and fireworks and more. So thanks for joining me on the To The Top show. Today will be a great day. To the top.